Hello and welcome back to my second art studio vlog. In this new video, you'll get to see the beginning and end of one of my newest paintings. First, we're going to start by priming my wooden canvases. Make sure the canvas is clean of dust or dirt, and then I go ahead and pour a generous amount of the clear gesso, and making sure it is completely saturated and covered very evenly. If you find that you have a few patches here and there, don't be afraid to add more gesso. Now I'm just going to let it dry for 20 to 30 minutes. If you're not sure when it's dry, just lightly touch the corner of the canvas, and if it's still a bit tacky, then it needs probably another 10 or 15 minutes more to dry. If it's cold and hard and not tacky, then it's ready to go. For my canvases, I tend to do about 3 to 4 layers of clear gesso, and then for the final layer, I lightly sand it so it's a beautiful smooth surface. Gesso tends to be quite coarse and rough, so you definitely need to sand it down afterwards. Okay, after I've primed my canvases, I sketched out the artwork that I'm going to be painting next, and I've slowly started to sort of draw it on my canvas. Slowly, as you can see, I really took my time trying to figure out, proper sizing and dimensions of her, the character, and then the mountain, so I still got a lot to do. Fun times. I've just made a tea, good, and I am ready to finish the sketch. Let's do it. And we are complete. So my undersketch is now finished, which is cool. It is pretty dark, but I sort of did that on purpose, so when I start painting, I can still really see the undersketch. I sprayed it with the crystal clear. It's like a gloss, sort of like protective coating. I use it after I've done my final sketch on the canvas. I spray it quite well, and once it dries, it's basically waterproof, so when I paint, you won't get the undersketch like mixing with the paint and making it all like grey and dirty. It's really good, keeps the colours nice and vibrant. So all done, and now it's time to start painting the background. So I've done a patch test with the blue that I've mixed, but I'm gonna do the first coat and see how it looks. Alright, enjoy. Hey. What's up? And back to work. After a quick little break, it's time for me to continue on with the painting. I am now starting to paint the rest of the background, so all the mountains. The mountains really did take me quite a bit of time. Each of them I needed to paint probably 3 to 4 layers of paint on each, because all the colours were quite transparent. Couldn't really help that, it's just the colours that I picked, the pigments that I decided to use. So I needed to paint over them, 3 to 4 times each mountain, which did take longer than I expected, but it was worth it because I wanted those colours. Charlie! Hey! Okay, so this is where we're at the moment. The last couple of days, whenever I've had some spare time, I started to paint the figure, just using like Payne's grey with white and just different tones for the shadows. It's come out pretty good. I think I need to try and fix this lower part today, because as you can see it's patchy. But the mountains are pretty much done. I think I'm gonna add a couple of butterflies. I've put iridescent medium on the moon, which is kind of cool, as you can see. It's like sparkly. And yeah, so I'm just gonna continue to finish off the figure and then slowly fill in the rest of the pieces of the painting, but we're probably halfway stage or more. So yeah, good job. and the painting is complete. I had so much fun creating this piece, and I love the fact that I managed to record and document most of my process for you all to see. Thank you so much for all the support from my last video. It really encouraged me to get this one out as well. And feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for my future videos. Thank you again, guys. Bye.